versus Zooey. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage! Battle 2. Engage!
Every moment he begged her to look at him, and she turned instead to Logan, the gardener's son with fake cocks and real poison. This time, he didn't come back to plead. Mason pushed open the study door. Uncle Liu looked up from his desk, startled at first, then softened. "You came early." "I wanted to talk to you directly," Mason said. His tone was flat, controlled, so different from the desperate boy his family remembered. The old man nodded. "As you know, your birthday's approaching. The Liu family tradition remains. You'll choose one of my daughters to marry, and she will inherit everything." Mason didn't hesitate. "That's why I came." Behind him, the door creaked. He didn't need to turn. He knew the sisters were there. Olivia in the center, her smile full of confidence. Alicia poised with her cold elegance. Maria pretending not to care, and Emma, the one they all ignored, stood quietly at the back, her head slightly lowered. "You're early," Olivia said with a smirk. "Couldn't wait to beg Dad to give you a head start on the fortune." He looked at her, not through at her, and for the first time in 2 lives, he felt nothing. "I'm not here to beg." Olivia tilted her head, amused. "Sure, then let me guess, you came to finally ask me to marry you?" A pause. Mason turned toward Uncle Liu. "I'm ready to make my choice." The air shifted. Olivia's smile widened, certain it was her. Maria leaned forward. Alicia arched a brow. But Mason's gaze didn't stop on any of them. It drifted past them, to the girl who had taken a half-step back as if she knew this wasn't her moment. But it was. "Emma," Mason said calmly, his voice slicing through the room. Olivia laughed, waiting for the joke to end. It didn't. "You're joking," she snapped. Mason's eyes didn't leave Emma's. "No, I've made my decision. I won't be choosing any of you." He took a breath. The next words carried the weight of 2 lives, of starvation and betrayal and clarity. "My choice is Emma." In his first life, Mason believed love was earned through sacrifice. He was 17 when the Liu family first brought up marriage. Olivia had laughed when she heard the old man's will, her dark eyes gleaming with mockery. "If you want the Liu fortune, you'll have to marry Mason," they told her. She had scoffed in private, but agreed in public. Mason thought it would.
Believe in victory.
He convinced himself it was just old friendship, just a phase. She'd come around. She had to, because he'd given up everything for her. He sold the only property his parents left him, used the money to buy her paintings gallery space, even lied to Uncle Liu about her qualifications to get her accepted into the National Fine Arts program. He thought if he loved her hard enough, she'd finally love him back. Instead, she dragged him into the darkness. Logan wasn't just a gardener's son. He was a viper dressed in linen. He played the victim to perfection, fainting conveniently, stammering in just the right places, showing up bruised and telling the sisters that Mason yelled at him again, while Olivia stood silently beside him, lips trembling. The Liu sisters, Alicia with her business degree, Maria with her fake smile and theater training, took Logan's side without hesitation. Mason's changed, Alicia had whispered one night. Maybe we gave him too much power. He scares me now, Maria added with a pout, pretending to be fragile. Soon, Mason wasn't just the unwanted husband. He was the villain, laying in their little fairy tale. They started locking doors behind him. His bedroom was moved to the guest room, then the maid stopped speaking to him. His meals became irregular, then non-existent. Aunt Liu stopped looking him in the eye. Uncle Liu was always away on business. And Olivia, she barely acknowledged him. She walked around the estate on Logan's arm as if Mason didn't exist, until one night, he didn't. It began with a tray of food that never came, then the lights in the guest wing went out, the door wouldn't open. Days passed, the hunger clawed at him like wild dogs in his gut. He screamed, cried, pounded the